some people to join. Hi Manshu, hi Tanix, hi AB, hi Joy, hi Bartek, hi Ron. कैसे हैं आप लोग? I'm good यार, how are you? हेलो, आप लोगों को कैसा लग रहा है क्वारंटाइन एक्सटेंड, लाइक ये लॉकडाउन एक्सटेंड करने वाला है? एनी थॉट्स अबाउट इट? One second, we have Rave Tech today. He has already.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, bro. How are you?
Very nice. How are you?
Good, bro. Very good. Bro, can you put the phone little far?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Good. Very good. Very good. How are you, bro? How's quarantine treating you?
very nice. So far, so good. It's very important, I guess, to take a pause in life and to realize things about yourself and
Yeah.
give time to your parents as well.
And this is very big pause, I feel. आज मेरे को सुबह से feeling ऐसा आ रहा है कि our industry will be the industry which will be the last one to start. You know, like we always work in where a lot of gatherings are there, clubs, a lot of gatherings, restaurants, a lot of gatherings, hotels, a lot of gatherings, outside, outdoor shows, a lot of gatherings. I feel we'll be the last people to, on this
Yeah, I
particular
see.
thing.
I see so many major festivals who have already announced that they won't be doing any kind of thing until the end of next year.
Until the end of next year.
Yeah, I think this is something
Oh
very big if
shit.
they are taking this kind of decisions.
Yeah, until we have a vaccine for this, I don't think so. There's gonna be very strict measures until then. I feel that yeah, this is very sad now. I'm sitting back home and reconsidering the thought that how we started 2020 and how things were and what were the expectations. I was just jotting down everything today and just feeling how the things gonna be. Let's see. Hope for the best. Fingers crossed.
No,
Let's see
man,
until.
I would like to appreciate you on this thing that you are actually, taking a step to speak about this thing to, spread the awareness to the people who are sitting and thinking and going into depression that what is going to happen next. And it's very good to come up forward and talk about this kind of things.
Yeah, man, because we have to, whosoever are there in the scene, because I'm talking to a lot of people right now, a lot of young talent, a lot of talent who's already in the scene, a lot of people whom I look up to, and they all are saying the same thing that, but don't be disheartened. These things gonna go, these things will come and go in life. So whosoever watching today, like, we should not be feeling this कि नहीं यार यही होने वाला है, यही आगे रहेगा. ये कुछ टाइम का है, चला जाएगा, कुछ ना कुछ करते करते देखते हैं क्या होता है.
True, man. True.
A lot of people are here, bro. I think you should say hi to everybody. A lot of
Yeah,
people are saying.
hello to everyone who's watching us.
Himanshu
Thank
is saying
you.
how are you.
Very nice, Himanshu. How are you?
Twinkles is also saying hi.
Hey, Twinkle, J Tribe, hi. I guess to all the people, Aditi, hi. Purvi, hi. A lot of artists.
MIT survey says social distancing needs to be a thing for next two. Yeah, I think that one. Chalo, everybody wants me to bring new talent on base culture live sessions. This is thing we started, I guess, 27 days from now. So
Yeah.
27 days we brought you, like whosoever there and watching us. We brought every DJ from all kinds of, all parts of the country. Today we have Raytech from Lucknow. You wanna know all? I wanna know the name. I wanna know the journey, everything, how it started. Because see, a lot of people complain, मैं यहाँ का हूँ, मुझे ये नहीं मिलता, मैं वहाँ का हूँ. जिसको भी complain है ना, इससे सुन लो, ये कहाँ का है और इसके बाद इसने क्या achieve किया है.
So, first of all, I would like to thank you, Rajat, and thank you, Base Culture, the whole team, for
No,
being
man.
on board for this. And second of all, my name is Ayush Singhal. I am from Lucknow. I started my DJing career from Lucknow itself. I did learn from a DJ called DJ Abhishek from Delhi.
Hmm.
I used to stay in Faridabad and therefrom used to travel to Delhi to learn DJing. Then I came back to Lucknow. At the early time, my parents were not that supportive because they were hardly any clubs in Lucknow. It was just one or two clubs in Lucknow. So
Yeah.
the scene at that time was actually building in Lucknow when I started. I started about the age of 17, 18 when I actually
Yeah.
started going to clubs. I was
Okay.
in my school at that time. So later on, I started with this thing, and that's how the journey got started.
Okay, superb, superb. So which year you started, bro? Which year, how, what was the next step from Lucknow? When you see, I have visited Lucknow, I saw the scene, how it was. You stay there, every day, and you tell us about how, the scene went from XYZ to today. Like, how was the scene in the past and how is the scene today?
See, earlier there was only the lounge scene, the day party scene.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess throughout India, it's pretty similar. That earlier day party used to be in the train, and then later on nightlife scene got built up, and people started paying for the entries if they want to get into the club. I started DJing in 2016, and
Okay.
I started going to clubs in 2015. I still remember 2013, I guess 14 or 15 was my first arena show which I attended in Delhi was of Avicii.
Okay.
Sampan.
Okay.
And from there, actually, I got so much inspired because I never imagined a DJ, also, I mean, a DJ producer could ever control a crowd like this. Like
Okay.
every single person is singing that song. I could see every couple giving a hug to each other, and singing that song, lost in that vibe. And
Yeah.
not just Avicii, even the startup DJs, Otto Knows was opening for him.
Yeah.
So I see he played an incredible set. So it was like unimaginable vibe, and I can't express in words. You have to be over there to accept,
True,
and
true,
that's
true.
why we even go to the festivals to, feel that kind of vibe, which you
Yeah.
can't put in words.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very true, man. Otto knows to still like he has that. I guess he had that track Million Voices, which was everybody's
Yeah,
favorite track.
yeah, I still have
Everybody's
that.
favorite track in that particular time when EDM was growing, house scene was becoming bigger and bigger in the world.
Too.
That time, Million Voices was the track I think which inspired a lot of people. I think every DJ used to play that track. I
I
don't think so.
I I still play. Depends.
Still play. True,
I
true.
still play. I have a lot of mashup of that particular track. So I
Yeah.
still like, experimenting, getting the old school songs and then playing, with a mashup with the drop of a new track so that the track
Yeah.
still stays alive and, then you connect with the memories.
But when it is today's scene, bro, I still feel that the tracks which were made earlier, like Avicii times, I still have a tattoo here. I'm the biggest fan, man. I still have a
Oh,
Avicii tattoo here.
I can feel you then. I can actually feel.
So the scene is like when let's compare Avicii only. Like when he used to make music, like I have like around 8 GB of Avicii music in my laptop. So when he used to make like tracks, there used to be like particular vocals are there, particular things are there. Like everything was so good that time. But now when I see the scene, now when I hear a lot of new music, from a lot of DJs, I don't feel that vibe. People are just trying to copy stuff, take from 10 places and just throw it in the computer and make something new.
I think it's because of the fashion, we need to accept the fashion which is going on. Nowadays, people are started, I won't take the name of particular apps, but because of those apps, they want to make funny videos and then the track goes boom if you put the
Hmm.
track of that particular video. Because the track
Okay.
is gonna get famous and then the people want that particular track to be played in the arena or played in a club show. Because
Yeah,
that
true.
track got famous from that particular platform.
True, 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 true.
Even
True, very true, man.
so that's the thing, I see a lot of music listeners, even if you compare the charts, the iTunes chart, the Beatport charts, there are too much listeners, but don't those particular listeners, I don't think so. Maybe 60% of those listeners come to the festivals. Apart from that, 40% good listeners do not come to the festivals because they do not like going to the crowded places.
Okay, okay. True, very true.
Because me,
So how was the parents when you started this scene, man? Like a
sorry?
lot of people, How was the parent reaction when you started? You told them that you want to be a DJ rather than you want to pursue this career. You
So
because
my
you are from now's age, man, and these people whosoever are there, they tell us, okay, no, we want to know how did your parents react to this?
See, so my family after 12th, until 12th, I was very good in studies. But after 12th, my parents wanted me to go in aviation because my uncle is working with SpiceJet as a general manager.
Okay,
So he always used to tell me that you have to be either a cabin crew or you need to, start studying about being a pilot. And I
okay,
actually did. But then
okay.
it's a very funny moment, I'll tell you this is true that I went for the cabin crew interview when I
Oh,
haven't done even graduation. He took me for the interview. And they, the team said that, let him at least do graduation and then he can come back and apply for the from there, I realized that this is not my cup of tea, and I have to be focused
yeah,
on one particular thing because
yeah,
with experience, your qualities come up. So,
Mhm.
in order to give that experience, you have to give your time. So,
Yeah.
I
True,
had
very
to
true.
give time to something for which I'm focused for.
Okay. True, very true, man. How was the feeling when you played? Did you play the first one as your campus show or arena show or club show?
First one, this is also very funny. So I used to play in lounges in Lucknow, and
Okay,
then like most of all, that I was working as a collab. So the first show which I got right from Lucknow to Delhi was when I got a chance to. That was a contest organized by Raven, in which we came
okay,
second, and I straight away got a chance to open for Tiesto.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So that particular moment, changed my life. Like Vivek Dudani, like right after coming down from the stage, Anisu told me that I played a very nice set where I was very nervous. Like you never know what kind of music you're gonna play in the arena when you are being a club DJ.
True, 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 very true.
You are nervous, your hands are shaking, and still you pull out a great show. That boosted me up. At the same
Mm.
time, I got a chance to also perform in the after party of Sunburn, which was in Chosha.
Okay.
So that's how, step by step, it started building up and started building my, aim towards the goal.
Okay, okay, superb, superb. Like, who's the most favorite DJ till now, till date you have played for, man? You have played for a lot of DJs. You have shared a stage with a lot of big names. Name it Tiesto, name it Snake, name it Nuclear, name it Nikhil Chinappa, name it. Who's the best in terms of Indian, in terms of international? Which one you prefer? Like, which one is your favorite?
See, Indian, if you say, then I'll say Lost Stories
Okay,
because Lost Stories, I feel that he knows the crowd, with the acapellas which he puts in his edits. Like
okay,
I heard him playing "Shot Me Down," and
okay,
in the intro of the "Shot Me Down," he says, "This is Lost Stories," and
okay.
this is Lost Stories bit. And I particularly like that line, and the crowd started hooting because the crowd was aware that "Shot Me Down" is gonna come.
Yeah,
And then he also used a little bit of Bollywood acapellas, which he always put in edits. So which leaves the crowd speechless. And
true.
also Nuclear, there are a lot of DJs, and in terms of international DJ, if you say, I like DJ Snake.
Okay, okay. How was the experience? You have played, I guess you toured with him, na, right? Three
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
Yeah, how was the experience, man? How nervous you were? Playing just before the legend is something where you need to figure out what set you have to play, how you have to play, and even if something goes wrong, how to react to that and still control the crowd. Because
See,
I heard Snake Bombay, Snake Bangalore, and Snake Hyderabad. Three cities, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so all these three cities were like jam packed. Bangalore, I have
Yeah,
heard
it
the
was a
first
sold
story
out show
personally.
in all
Yeah,
cities. Delhi, you
yeah,
got to know, Delhi was supposed to happen in the night, and in the 40,000 people came in the daytime.
my goodness.
And it was fucking hot. It was so hot, and still people were raving like mad. People climbed up on the speakers and talking about my experience and how was I feeling when I was on that particular stage. Even I was nervous, no matter how big you become, but you still feel nervous. You can't say that you don't
True.
feel nervous. Before right after you play your second song, then you maybe not feel nervous, but that first song is very important.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, true.
to kill that nervousness, you should drink water, or you should concentrate on your particular music, and then once you start off with the music, then you can start interacting with the crowd.
Yeah.
So that, and talking about one of my experience from all these arenas is like, once I did mistakenly, I did push the stop button when the
Okay.
track was playing, but
Okay.
with the dub echo effect, I didn't let it notice to the people that I did this mistake. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
somehow covered that very fast, because playing from all these years, my hands on CDJs are actually very, good. Like I can switch like this.
Hmm.
So
True,
that,
true, true. That is when you like people. A lot of people ask here that how club. If I play a lot of clubs, I'll be able to go and play a lot of arenas. A lot of people say no. I play a lot of arenas. I play a lot of campuses and I play a lot of. I think you do all of these things. Like you play for clubs, you play for campuses, you play for arenas. How different it is for for a young DJ to know how different these three things are placed. How club scene is different, how campus scene is different, and how is arena scene different.
see, I'll tell you all the three categories. I started with the lounge DJ. So lounge DJ is much more typical than being a club DJ. In club, you have a particular timing on that particular timing, because club only exists for night. But when
Yeah,
when you play in a lounge or a cafe, you have to go anytime they'll call you. If you
yeah.
are being a resident over there, you can't deny.
Hmm.
That's your job. So being so first of all, I'll say residency is a very good thing, because
Hmm.
that will get you patience to listen to others if you are doing mistakes. If I straight away, if someone gives me straight away to perform in arena
Hmm.
or perform in campus show and I do some mistakes, I won't listen to that particular person, because I have my ego in front. So it's very important to let your ego down, let your things down, and understand what the crowd wants. Understand by doing all these things when you work as a resident DJ. So
Hmm.
it's a step-by-step procedure. Like you study in first class, then you go to fifth class, then you get to 10th
Yeah,
class. So it's the same.
yeah.
It's like stairs up. You're climbing the stairs step by step. So being a club DJ, my experience was good. I learned so many things being a club DJ. One of the point is this only, that I learned discipline, to be disciplined in my life to reach the club at point. I still have pictures and I still have videos of me practicing in an empty club for 2 hours, just
Ji.
because I was so dedicated. And I am pretty sure that youngsters who have just started DJing can understand my thing, because I was so passionate, so focused, that I can be prepared for, even if you call me right away, that there's a show, I'll pick up my bag, I pick up my pen drive, and I'll be there, because
Ji,
I really
ji.
practiced.
Right now, there is somebody who has mentioned Harsh Bhaiya is also here. Harsh Bhotani Bhaiya is here. He's saying Rajat the Great. Harsh Bhaiya, he's someone from your city, someone from your city side. And we just trying to know his journey because he's also a young talent who started up
No, I
from,
know Harsh sir. He's an inspiration. He used to play in Zero Degree. He's aware of Lucknow's party scene, and I've seen him playing with the cues, with the effects, the way he makes loop and that loop cutter effects. That is his uniqueness. Which I've seen. So, Harsh sir, a very good evening to you, and thanks for joining this live session. It's honor.
no, a lot of people message and email saying that मैं इस छोटी सी जगह से हूँ, मैं यहाँ से हूँ, मुझे पता नहीं क्या करना है. आज इसी that is the reason for bringing you here. Earlier Harsh bhai was also there. यही रीजन है आपको यहाँ लाने के लिए कि आप बताइए कि सीन क्या है, क्योंकि लोग सोचते हैं छोटे शहर में रह के ना बस चीजें बहुत. अगर मैं बताऊंगा ना मैं कहाँ से आया हुआ हूँ, तो फिर पता चलेगा कि छोटा सीन ही बहुत आप तो क्या ही बोल रहे हो. I am from a place which is near Amritsar and very small city name as Batala. I am from there and I am still sitting in Bombay and doing my stuff. तो यही यही लोगों को बताना है कि छोटी सिटी सोच के नहीं है. यू नीड टू थिंक दैट वे दैट यू हैव टू गो देयर एंड यू हैव टू रीच देयर but plan it accordingly. A lot of people are asking questions. Somebody just asked, how did you get into percepts management?
See, I didn't get into person management. It's always about the contact. So first time when Raven organized this competition of the mix set, I when we sing our mix set, they selected us, and that's how from there we got in touch with Vivek Dudani, who was that time the artist manager. And
Ji.
later on, when I played in Gruff Fest, then VH1 Grapevine team contacted us because they saw us playing over there in Gruff Fest. So slowly and slowly, I started making contacts, and this is the same thing with you guys also. When you
हाँ
start
जी.
getting shows, you start making contacts eventually. At the first day, you don't even know who the club owner is, and then you go
Yeah,
to the
true.
club, you meet people, you make contacts. That's how you get into the management. It's not a big deal getting into the management, but you have to wait for the right time. You can't, force them to get you on board.
Right time and patience, I think. Patience is the key to
Patience
success.
is the key, yeah.
भैया लिख रहे हैं ओए पंजाबी अपना पंजाबी भाई है. आई एम
Harsh,
सॉरी भैया मेरे को शायद कमेंट्स लेट आ रहे हैं शायद. आई गेस इंटरनेट. One second, let me read. Martin is also here. Martin D'Souza is also here. So Martin is joining us tomorrow. Project 91 Music is asking, hi guys, how are you? He is asking, how are you guys doing? We're doing
great.
good, man.
Anil, great.
They are they are another talent from Pune city who
Yeah.
have reached.
Yeah, we recently, December, we did a show in Jodhpur. It was amazing. Like
Together.
me and Project 91. So my set got over, and then we got some extended time. So we thought of going back to back. So we all together, we did a great show in Jodhpur.
That is something which I feel very good, man. Like when somebody कोई बोलता है ना आपको क्या आप आ जाइए. Usually ऐसा होता नहीं है. लोग अभी सोचते हैं कि बहुत बहुत सारी ईगो है यार किसी के अंदर, ये नहीं करना चाहिए वो नहीं करना चाहिए. बट क्या है, बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं जिनको दे स्टिल लव टू. मैंने तो ये अभी रिसेंटली एक क्लब में जाके किया था. आई वाज प्लेइंग एंड देन समबडी टोल्ड नो रेजिडेंट डीजे ने, भैया मेरे को करना है. मैंने कहा भैया तो मैं तुझसे छोटा हूँ भाई, तू करना है तो तू आजा मेरे साथ ही आजा. What are the requirements to get working with you guys? Okay, that is a separate thing altogether. Chalo, let's talk about your TEDx session, bro. You have to tell us about TEDx. In this age, if you are doing TEDx, so it is a very big deal. तो आप बताइए कैसा था TEDx का session?
First of all, when Lucknow guys organized this TEDx show, they called multiple speakers from various cities around India.
हाँ जी.
So one was a very famous fashion designer called Ken Ferns.
Okay.
So I had no idea how I am gonna speak, what I'm gonna speak. I have my presentation ready, but still when you get on a stage like TEDx where topmost speakers speak, and suddenly you get a chance to speak in TEDx. So I was again nervous to say and tell about my journey. They wanted me to speak since I was the first DJ from Lucknow to, do something like this and to perform at Asia's biggest music festival. They wanted
Yeah.
me to. They thought of me as an inspiration to to the kids of my zone and to
Yeah.
kids the guys who are watching at my particular age, like how to think and plan your career without artist manager, because at that time I didn't have any artist manager for myself. So I was pretty nervous. I told about my journey. I For the first 5 minutes I was very quiet. When I got on the stage, I didn't speak because I was nervous. I lost all my senses. But then later on, since I had my presentation, so I kept talking about that particular thing. When I got
जी.
down, then I got to know about that Ken Ferns actually DM'd me on my Instagram and says your speech was amazing. It was direct from the heart, and these such gestures tell me that I'm working on the right path, and I shouldn't feel nervous about such.
Definitely, man. You are sticking in the right path. The place where you coming from, which has lounges and everything, and now I have seen Lucknow's nightlife has gone very far. मैं आया था, मैंने देखा है. अच्छा है वहाँ पार्टी सीन थोड़ा तो अच्छा ही है.
It
मतलब.
just built up in 2 years. Earlier there was
Yeah.
nothing. It just built
Yeah,
up.
yeah. तो
And
एक ही किसी ने कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछा है. सो आई हैड दिस क्वेश्चन फॉर सो लॉन्ग. मनन अकिया दैट इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट टू make Indian EDM to gain audience in India. One second, let me read it again. So I had this question for so long that is it important to make Indian? अच्छा, okay. Is it important to make Indian EDM? Indian EDM क्या है? Acha, add Indian elements, I think what you
Yeah.
meant.
It's not important. It depends on you. Like a DJ like me does a lot of miking. I interact with the crowd, so I don't, play edits with Indian touch. Like a lot of DJs I play, I see they end their set with Jai Ho or some patriotic song, Indian patriotic song, and I don't play that. Because I feel if I'm playing a EDM set, it has to be a complete EDM set.
Yeah.
But as per these producers and these other DJs, it depends on DJ to DJ. If the people are taking it, you're good to go.
इस
Yeah.
पर्सनल चॉइस ऑल्सो मैन, मैंने कितनी बार वो गाना लेके गया हूँ पर आज तक शायद कोई भी एक ऐसा कैंपस नहीं था मैंने आई एंडेड अप प्लेइंग कभी आज तक बजाया नहीं है, था हर सेट में तो था बट बजाया ही नहीं है.
मैंने भी कभी नहीं सोचा कि मुझे भी बजाना चाहिए वो सॉन्ग.
No, he meant Hindi vocals. He meant Hindi vocals. Okay, he meant something like जो भी अभी आज की डेट में I think what Kashmir is doing or what Lost Stories is doing.
See, Kashmir, I guess even Toy Boy is doing the same thing now. His new songs are basically Bollywood based with trap beats. So I got his point, but it again depends on the producer, what kind of genre you're playing and what kind of genre you represent. You, as far as people accept it, your listeners accept it, you're good to go.
जी 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 ऑब्वियसली वो एक वैसा सीन है कि अगर आप इट इज योर पर्सनल चॉइस यार. अगर आपको आपके सेट में प्लान करना है, बिल्ड ऑडियंस इन इंडिया, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इंडिया में लोग आप वैसे डिफरेंशिएट कीजिए ना. अगर आप एक ईडीएम ट्रैक बनाते हो, आई मेंट मेकिंग, नॉट प्लेइंग बट आई मेक ईडीएम. आई मेंट मेकिंग. अच्छा, यू मेंट प्रोड्यूसिंग. ओके, वॉट एवर यू आर राइटिंग आई एम अंडरस्टैंडिंग. चलो मैं इसका आंसर देता हूँ. इसका आंसर ये है कि अगर ये बोल रहे हैं कि मैं ईडीएम बनाता हूँ, तो आप पहले ये सोचिए कि इंडिया में क्राउड सुनता क्या है. ठीक है, अगर आपका मेन फोकस है इंडिया में, तो देन आई थिंक योर इंस्पिरेशन और somebody whom you look up to should be Nuclear or Ritviz. Those are the guys who are really doing scene and making music in terms of India, not outside. They don't care what is going on outside. अगर आप न्यूक्लियर और ऋत्विज का एक एक एलिमेंट देखोगे, दे हैव यूज्ड हिंदी हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल म्यूजिक. Like I guess 80% of their tracks are like that, and they have given us a flavor from outside India to 20%, and still that track works because उनके वोकल हिंदी हैं, वो लोगों से ज्यादा कनेक्ट कर पाते हैं. 100 लोगों में से अगर 90 लोग हिंदी बोलते हैं, हिंदी सुनते हैं, तो उन्होंने उनके लिए म्यूजिक बनाया. हाउस म्यूजिक इज माय मेन. हाउस म्यूजिक is main genre in India, I guess. No, nothing like that. Every genre works in India. I just mentioned a name which does not
Yeah,
define any genre, man.
I
So every genre works.
I totally agree to the statement.
Bollywood also works here. House music also works. Some one star is sitting in front of me right now. He plays a very good progressive house. Still works in India. So I don't think that there is the style or genre depends on you, man. How you wanna portray yourself. I play Bollywood in clubs. I play for outdoor shows. I play house. So that is a different scene altogether. You have to, I guess, you have to make your mark. कैसे आपको आगे जाना और कैसे करना है. Very true, I think.
True. Makes sense.
Yeah, bro. So, bro, tell us about your recent, 2-3 months. Any moment which you want to share with us. Share a moment from Sunburn last year, like this New Year.
This year, I got two of my friends to come and perform. One was Cryo Man, who is a very good DJ. Do you know about the robot thing who perform on an ultra stage with the CO2 guns?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
concept was designed by Cryo Man.
Okay,
So,
okay.
and he's a DJ, he's an amazing DJ, and he came down from Miami to perform in Sunburn. And then I got a very dear friend of mine, Valimo, to perform with me.
Yeah, Valley Mood, I have heard, man. Valley Mood does kick ass bass house music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got a track coming up next month with the Valimo.
Okay, superb.
Yeah. So and my experience with Sunburn Goa was amazing because I've only heard of Sunburn Goa, but I played myself in Sunburn Pune. But I always wanted to perform in Goa, which
Yeah.
is actually the main home of Sunburn.
Yeah, true, very true.
That particular point was totally different. It was completely different, and again, it's a vibe which I can't express in words. but you can only understand when you actually be at that particular point.
True, very true. One question: how to enter in DJing industry and play at fest? What about dubstep music in India? So you need to answer this.
How to enter DJing industry? DJing industry, I guess, in every particular city, there is a good mentor, there is a good known artist. Like if you talk about Delhi, Delhi has so many, like Progressive Brothers is there, and there are so many other DJs who have their good music school. Arjun Bagli is there. If you're a techno artist, you should
Yeah.
go for ILM music school. And if you are like you are into EDM, then you should contact Progressive Brothers and go to their music schools, because these artists will also not only teach you DJing but also show you the right way, right path. Their management will help you to get shows even. So that's how you can enter into DJing. What about dubstep music in India? Dubstep music. See, I also started, listening to Skrillex, and in those early days, dubstep was in the main scene. I still know a DJ. I guess you also know DJ Smokey
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. Very
So
well.
she used to play a lot of dubstep at that time. In India, I used to follow her, and she used to get a lot of shows also. So dubstep music, everything is like the way Sartex said in your session. Everything is a chain which is gonna keep on repeating. So the
Yeah,
genres are
true.
gonna keep coming back. It depends on you how you experiment those particular genre in your set, and give the people what they want. It has to be always something exclusive, not a particular genre, you can say, until and unless you are producing that genre by yourself.
Okay, okay, okay. So what are you doing in your quarantine time right now?
I am.
Anything other than one Valimu track? Somebody asked which label is that track on?
Oh, it's completely confidential. I can't.
Until it's out, nobody can reveal, man. That is a very
Yeah, it's
secretive question.
releasing next month, and you guys gotta wait.
Okay. So what are you doing in your quarantine time, ma'am? Any suggestion to these people, whosoever are there? Any questions? Please shoot. We should work on our music and audience will come on their own. Uh, यार आपको एक तो फर्स्ट इज यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट द प्लेटफॉर्म्स. पहले अपना ऑडियंस टारगेट कीजिए. कैसे ऑडियंस आपको चाहिए, कहाँ किस ऑडियंस को आप अप्रोच करना चाहते हैं? बॉलीवुड वाला, पंजाबी वाला, क्या ऑडियंस है? पहले टारगेट दैट ऑडियंस. पहले आप आज एक काम कीजिए, आप ब्लैक बोर्ड लीजिए, अगर घर पे है तो कॉपी लीजिए वरना दिस इज द वे आई हैव डन इट. एक कॉपी लीजिए, वहां लिखिए कि क्या क्या व्हाट आई एम प्रोड्यूसिंग. उसको सुनेगा कौन? आप अपने घर से एग्जाम्पल स्टार्ट कीजिए. अगर अगर प्रीतम जी ने सोचा होता कि मैं ईडीएम बनाऊंगा, या अरिजीत ने सोचा होता कि मैं इंग्लिश गाऊंगा, तो उनके लिसनर्स कितने होते, या इंग्लिश सुनने वाले लिसनर्स इंडिया में कितने हैं? वो आप सब चीजें नोट कीजिए. ठीक है, उसके बाद आप पहले उनको एक 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 करके जॉट डाउन कीजिए, फिर उनको कट कीजिए. सबके प्रो कॉन्स लिखिए, मतलब जो किसी का फायदा है, जो किसी का नुकसान है, वो सारी चीजें लिखिए. फिर देखिए आपको जाना कहाँ है और कैसे जाना है. आप एकदम से तो नहीं जा पाएंगे, वो तो मैं पहले ही बता देता हूँ यहाँ पे. बिकॉज आई गेस इट नीड्स अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रगल. अगर आयुष यहाँ बैठा है तो आयुष किसी रीजन से बैठा है. ही हैज अचीव समथिंग इन हिज लाइफ. दैट इज द रीजन वी आर ही इज एयर एंड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हिज जर्नी. तो अभी आप वो वैसा एक पहले प्लान बनाइए. लेबल इज स्पिनिंग रिकॉर्ड्स, राइट?
I
फिर से
don't
ये
know,
कोई
man.
है ब्रो जिस जो
You tell
जानता है
me,
सब
bro.
कुछ.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. He knows everything. You tell me if it's spinning records or some other level.
But the best mentor, one second, I missed it. What's the best mentor anyone can get is Rave Tech Oak. Somebody is also a DJ
Yeah,
agent saying.
he's a student of mine from Lucknow, and
Oh, superb.
so he's releasing his remix for rappers also.
So
So
are you teaching people in Lucknow right now?
see, I don't do it as a professional way, and I don't charge money. What
Hmm.
I'm teaching very limited student, but I see how passionate they are, and if
True.
they want to take this thing as a serious thing or not. I don't want to teach you DJing for just for fun. You just play and then you go and then you start doing something else. If you want to
Yeah.
opt it as a profession and you're pretty serious about that particular thing, then I'm definitely in for teaching you and sharing my things with you.
Superb, man. Superb. मैं पूछ रहा था बीच में कुछ क्वेश्चन, so I got drifted. So what are you doing in your quarantine now?
I am actually learning how to cook, and then I'm supporting my family. I am doing meditation, which I wasn't doing, but I started doing meditation. It helps you a lot to stay calm in these kind of time, because in this time, lot of, including me, I sometimes feel depressed that where is the world leading to? What have we done to ourselves? What are we doing things? Leave the world. Are we, do we even put water for birds outside our home, or do we even
Yeah.
feed stray animals in our street or near our home? We don't. So it's a very good lesson to be learned by us. To a God is teaching a very good lesson to us, like what we should need. We need to focus on our lives.
जी, वेरी ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू। ये मतलब क्वारंटाइन का टाइम शायद बहुत लोगों का कंप्लेन था कि टाइम नहीं मिलता है, टूर करते रहते हैं, घर नहीं रहते, ये नहीं मिलता, वो नहीं मिलता। आई गेस इस क्वारंटाइन के बाद सबकी सारी कंप्लेन खत्म हो जाएंगी, इतना घर बैठने को मिलेगा कि सबकी सारी कंप्लेन खत्म हो जाएंगी। आफ्टर राइट नाउ ओनली पीपल लाइक मी आर क्रेविंग कि नहीं कब बाहर जाएंगे, तो देखते हैं कब बाहर जाएंगे, कब मौका मिलेगा। Thank you so much, Bhai, for joining. If anything which I have missed or you wanna share, please share it right now, because people, if anything, I don't think so. I
Things.
did for Alan Walker also. So if you wanna share that experience as well, that is then is also superb.
Yeah, of course, Alan Walker is one of my favorite, music producer, and it's, he's basically a producer which youngsters can connect to, and couples
Okay.
can connect to, because his musical journey is way, too romantic. His songs, and you can feel that particular vibe. So performing with Alan Walker and then meeting him in for real was a experience, which I can share in words. It was incredible, like meeting a legend like him. The way his music is mature, he's a very mature person in himself. He
जी.
doesn't drink. Like, I saw that particular thing. He was very focused. Like, he went from his van to the stage and then from stage straight away to the hotel. So I think Alan Walker is a pretty disciplined man in his life.
Your dream collaboration. Somebody's asked that your dream collaboration.
Afrojack, anytime. David Guetta, anytime. David Guetta starting with the, yeah. So this is the point. I would like to discuss about. Do watch Nothing But the Beat, a documentary on David Guetta. Do
Yeah.
watch I Sleep When I'm Dead by Steve Aoki on
Okay.
Netflix, and do watch What We Started by Carl Cox on Netflix.
Okay. Okay.
So these are the documentaries which will teach you a lot of things. What We Started will show you from where Ultra built up, from where the dance music scene came into, from where the rave scene started, and it's very important. At the same time, if you are an artist manager who's watching me, or any person, you should watch Fire Music Festival, which will
Okay.
also show you like how they were planning to organize a festival in Pablo Escobar Island, and they got bank corrupted, and then the festival never happened, which was going to be a game changing festival, because they hired a total island for that particular festival. So you
So
should
I have not watched anything. I'm gonna text you on WhatsApp right now. You need to send me everything on
definitely,
what.
definitely, David got a movie, Nothing But the
No,
Beat.
David Guetta, I have seen little bit. David Guetta, I have seen Avicii True Stories, like stories, whatever, True Stories, I guess the name was.
Yeah.
So I have seen that entire thing. I haven't seen this thing. I haven't watched this Nothing But the Beat full,
Nothing But the Beat.
and the other parts which you mentioned.
Yeah.
So let me go back and see today. So you have
Yeah,
given me work.
your quarantine time is gonna go well if you're gonna tune into this.
Yeah,
But
100%, man,
you're totally
100%.
gonna love it. What we started, it's amazing. Like, Carl Cox still has his club in Miami, and he also started as a resident DJ. So we only know a person when he's on the top. We
Yeah,
don't
true, very
know the
true.
backstory of that particular person. So it's very important to dig into their
I'll
life.
tell you very funny part. When I started this, I never thought that I'm gonna run these sessions way too long. मैंने सोचा 5 6 7 होंगे मैक्सिमम, उससे ज्यादा तो क्वारंटाइन खत्म हो जाएगा।
True.
तो क्या हुआ कि करते करते ऐसा लगने लगा कि जो मेरे फेवरेट डीजेस, आई नेवर न्यू एनीथिंग अबाउट देम, कहाँ से आए हैं, किधर से आए हैं, बस हम लोग क्या होता है जब पार्टी कर रहे थे तब लोग उन लोगों को मिलते हैं, और उसके अलावा आई डोंट थिंक हम जानते भी उनके बारे में.
True.
लाइक आई हैव मेट यू पर्सनली, सो वी नो ईच अदर कि कैसा है कैसा नहीं. बहुत सारे लोगों को बहुत सारे डीजेस आज तक मिले ही नहीं है कभी,
True.
तो किसी की स्टोरी पता ही नहीं है. तो लाइक दैट इज द रीजन दिस थिंग गॉट मी मोटिवेटेड कि नहीं यार सबको लाते हैं एक एक करके, whosoever डन गुड इन इंडिया. So let's bring them on board and let's share their story, how they started. Chalo, thank you so much, man,
Thank you
for
so
joining.
much for having me. Thank you.
It
Can
was
you-
superb, bro.
I guess we can save this live video, right?
So I'm gonna end it. I'll share it on Base Culture. We will save it and send it to you on WhatsApp
Done.
in a couple of days. Okay.
Thank you
So much.
Done. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.